And the construction continues on the Expo Center. I believe that is going to be like a carport area where you can drive your cars up to the front entrance of the Expo Center. And they are getting that prepared for the Asian Conference, ASEAN Conference, which is going to happen next year. It's a biennial event. And there is a low-flying airplane over Mactan Newtown. I occasionally see these airplanes flying really low. I'm not sure what they're doing. And it looks like the workers are getting off their shift. It's either a shift change or it's a break time. It is around lunchtime today. And that is the beach 400 meters that way. And I thought I'd bring you an update and talk a little bit about what's going on this side of Mactan Newtown. I haven't been over here for a few weeks, and I see they've made a lot of progress on the Expo Center. Right there, they tried to get this open for the Ironman, but you can see it's not even close. And I tried to find when the Asian Summit is going to be, but apparently they changed the dates. It's not a specific date or weekend every year. Sometimes it occurs in February, sometimes in March. But when they post it, I'll let you know when the Asian Summit is going to arrive at the Expo Center. It's so important that they decided to put a parking lot in, and I gave you a video the other day of the parking lot that they're constructing, installing kitty corner to the Expo Center. And right behind the Expo Center, in between the Expo Center and La Victoria, that is where the Landers store is supposed to be located. I also kind of wanted to see where tower number 1 of the Positano is going to go. And from what I understand, they are constructing tower number 2, and all of the updates I've been bringing you are for tower number 2 of the Positano. They are going to build a second tower, tower number 1 of the Positano, and that is going to run essentially perpendicular to tower number 2. And I believe it's going to be located east of tower number 2. I believe. I'm going to ask the hardest working Mega World sales agent, Celine, if that's the case. I'm going to find out where tower number 1 of the Positano is going to go. And that is the Positano right over there. That's tower number 2. And I think tower number 1 is going to be on this side of it. So what you see in the distance is One Manchester Place. It has 2 towers right there. And then you see La Victoria. You have the orange tarps on La Victoria. They are painting La Victoria. And that is the Positano. And I believe that tower number 1 is going to be built on this side of the Positano. And I see somebody coming out of the woods there. What you see is the beautiful mountains of Cebu in the background. They are lifting something with the crane on the Positano. So this is where the Lander store is going to be. Somewhere in here between the Expo Center and the La Victoria. I also was told that the Filipino buffet restaurant, and I forget the name of it, is also going to be located here. And I think they want to locate it here because this is the neighborhood where the Filipinos live, right in here. So it would make sense if the Filipino buffet restaurant was located in here as well. And then you're going to have a Lander store in here. And that is the Belmont Hotel. And like I mentioned the other day, this master plan community known as Mactan Newtown is in a fluid state. They are shifting things around. Some things they are going to build that are not even on the map. Some things that were on the map are going to be shifted to a different location. And there are people on top of the Expo Center right over there with the yellow jackets. So this is a fluid situation. I'll try to keep you posted. And I've gone online and I see several different renderings, several different maps. And one time I heard that the Filipino buffet restaurant is going to be located over near the casino. And then I saw a map the other day that showed that the Filipino restaurant is going to be located somewhere in here. And the Lander store, that seems to be consistent. That seems to be located between the Expo Center and the La Victoria condo. If you keep going straight, there's an airplane landing in the Mactan Cebu International Airport. Look at that. And the airport is right over there, right beyond that crane. And that crane you see there, that is for the Mactan Circle Mall. And if you drive down this road, you get to the essentially to the Mactan Shrine. And if you turn right, then you go up to the peninsula. And I believe that condo tower that you see in front of you there is Movenpick. Movenpick. I did do some condo tour there. I can't remember if I brought you a video from Movenpick or not, but I was at Movenpick 6 months ago. It's awfully nice. It's on the beach. It has its own private beach there as well. That tower, that crane is for the Mactan Circle Mall. And you can see they have a lot of painting to do on the La Victoria. And they do plan on opening that at the end of this year. I think it's going to be a tight squeeze to get that finished by the end of the year. They have a lot of painting to do on the La Victoria. And I think tower number 1 for the Positano is going to be located on this side, and it's going to be perpendicular to this tower. Hello, good morning. Actually, good afternoon. It's going to be perpendicular. And somebody asked about sea views in the Pearl, and I was told that the end units on this side of the Pearl will have sea views. And you can see the Pearl right there. So that is yet to be determined. I'm going to keep an eye on the Positano and tower number 1. It is possible tower number 1 will be located on the other side of tower number 2. But again, it seems to be fluid. Tower number 1 is not on the model that's in the sales office. You only see tower number 2. And that's why I'm confused where tower number 1 of the Positano is, because tower number 1 is not even on the model. And I did bring you a video a month ago about the model of Mactan Newtown, the master plan model that's in the sales office. I did not see where tower number 1 of the Positano is. But here is, you're going to have a Lander store and the Filipino buffet restaurant, and I forgot the name of that. I'll put a pop-up box in this video when I research it and find the name. So that is your Expo Center. I think that's going to open maybe by the end of the year or early next year. I know the Asian Summit, they held them prior. They held them in different months, February, March, April, May, June. It sounds like they're fairly flexible, but I would think they'd want to start solidifying the dates of the Asian conference so people can make plans and book hotels and book plane fare. So I'm going to keep an eye on the Asian Summit website to see if they have a solid date when that will occur next year, and that will be the target date for the opening of the Expo Center. And here I'm walking back to the vacant land where the casino is supposed to be located. You have a casino here, you're going to have a Wolfgang Steak restaurant, you're going to have a Starbucks here. I think this area here is somewhat fluid. I think they could have different types of restaurants. And I see different renderings for this area here as well. So stay tuned, I'll keep you updated. That is your video for today. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Ring the bell icon for notifications. Stay safe, everyone. Take care. And what are you waiting for? When are you going to book your ticket to Mactan Newtown?